Irish Life Corporate Business are the market leader in Ireland, so we compete for business, amongst the other insurance companies, and at the moment we would have a market share of about 40%.
We would see Irish Life has been an excellent example where the culture has changed, the organisation changed, the language has changed, and what they talk about today versus what they talked about before Midas went in. And it was very much an operationally focused, and they worked very, very hard, but still they felt that they could do a better job.
Before Midas, their workflow was quite disorganised. You might have posts coming in through our account managers, you might have posts delivered into reception, and you'd have emails coming into individuals' mailboxes, so there's a lot of paper around the office. We didn't, I suppose, monitor the work correctly a lot of the time because we weren't always sure what was there to be done. So there wasn't one overall system across the whole division that you could actually monitor the work coming in and ensure that it was being done within the deadlines.
The first challenge was really an understanding of all the processes that we had, because we had just so many across so many different teams, so many functions. It was understood by each person what process they did, but there was no one person in the organisation who could write it down and say, here's how it works.
And we also wanted to look at business process, because it's by automating and changing your process that you do things smarter, you do things more efficiently, and you make life easier for everyone. Your customers are on side because they can see you're striving to improve. Your staff are on side because their life becomes easier.
Ultimately, people like to work in a business that's succeeding, and people like to be part of a successful team, and our business is about service delivery back to the brokers and our corporate clients.
While we did a very strong due diligence and market research, it didn't take us too long to pick Zarion as our partners here.
Well, I think it's transformed us from being a reasonably good service provider into being an excellent service provider. So I think our brokers and our clients are seeing that, but I can also see that our staff are seeing it. So just the level of confidence among the staff and our ability to deliver service is huge now. That allows us, to be very good on a day-to-day basis, but it just gives us huge confidence on what we can achieve going forward also.
It's improved the type of work we do, it's made us more focused on quality, on issuing post on time, issuing responses to clients quicker, and it just is a full sense of control across the floor.
And it really gives me the power when I'm trying to look at where we're going and look at what we're doing, to make real-time decisions, to support my staff, to move resources around very quickly. So if one team is under pressure, we can divert some of the excess capacity from another team. We've had a 60% increase in queries and transactions, and we're able to handle that with even a slightly lower number of people than this time last year. If we didn't have that, it would have been a disaster.
Change of culture, change of work environment, and certainly change of measurement and visibility and confidence in their own ability.
There's a great belief in the business now that it can actually achieve things it sets out to achieve, even if they're very, very difficult. So there's this culture within the business now of delivery and achieving what we set out to achieve. And I think whatever projects we take on over the next couple of years, no matter how large they are, there's a belief that we're going to achieve them.